Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at the T2064 Super Pershing, or whatever you want to call it. And I've had this thing for a while. A lot of people have been wanting me to do a review about it, and somebody wanted me to do a shout out for him. Rack is back 52 wanted me to do a shout out for him. He messaged me the other earlier today, I believe, or yesterday. He wanted me to do a Object 430 review, and I don't have the tank right now. I'm going to work on getting it, and when I do get it, I'll do a review of it. I'm on the tier 9 right now. Anyways, this tank is probably the cheapest tier 8 tank you can purchase at 7,200 gold, or somewhere around like over $30 or something like that. And it's a pretty decent tank if you're just getting into World of Tanks. You don't want to spend too much money. However, I do recommend you learn about this tank before you buy it, just like every other tank that you can buy, and that's why you're here to watch this video, or anybody's video, to be honest. You're trying to learn about this tank, whether you should get it or not. 7,200 gold, that is a very affordable tank. I mean, it's still putting out some money, but I mean, that's how they make money, and you get your money back for playing a tank like this. Now, I see a lot of people that don't know what they're doing in this tank, and they think that this tank is invincible. Well, maybe back before people realized where to shoot it, but now that's a different story. It is not. Um, High pin guns at tier 8 and tier 9, well, the tank destroyers with like the 128s, like the JP2 and stuff like that, can shoot through the front. I'm not too sure. There's other things that can. High explosive and heat rounds, you're impenetrable from, as far as I know, at the tiers you'll be facing. High pin, AP rounds will go through the front, but most of the time shots will go through the spaced armor and lose a lot of penetration value before they hit the hull armor, and you will bounce the shot. Same goes for the turret, but the problem is it doesn't cover the whole turret. The top of the turret is a weak point, and so are the cheeks. They will get pinned a lot. That's the only thing. The frontal weakness for hull is the machine gun port, but that's about the only weakness for that. The sides are thin. Like, I mean, you can't expect too much. It's only like 76 millimeters on the side. It's nothing big. But the front, this is a front-on tank. I mean, you can sit a little bit angled. Wouldn't recommend it, but you can do it, and you'll find yourself, like, if they hit the spaced armor at an angle, it will bounce some big shells like an M103 or U75, because I've had it do it before. But most of the time, you need to be straight on and move back and forth to keep your turret moving so they don't have a straight on shot. The other closest right now, the closest uh, gold wise to this thing would probably be the KV5, but that's a premium, and it was 9,000. I mean, rare premium, and it was 9,000. It's a heavy tank, so this is the cheapest medium tier 8 tank, because there is another one. Whoa. T-34-3, which is decent. I mean, I've played it. Um, it's like a T-54 with less armor. It's only 100 on the front of the turret, I believe. And I don't remember how much it is on the front whole armor. But the main thing about that tank is it gets a 122 millimeter gun. It's kind of sluggish, but it's fast enough, and the heat round on it's 250 millimeters because that's its premium round. But anyways, on this gun, it's 170 pin, 258 with the premium round, and 45 with the high explosive. The aim time is .37, which is doable. It's not bad. The aim time is pretty average at 2.29, which is pretty good, not too bad. And a little over 7 rounds a minute, which is pretty good. It's only kind of sluggish. You're never going to hit 40 kilometers on open ground. That's just how this tank is. But if you're thinking about getting the World of Tanks, and you like American tanks, and you want a kind of a cheap option, something to make you silver and stuff, this is a really good tank. But if you want something with a little bit more punch to it, a better turret armor but less hull armor, you get a T-34. Now, if you want all around armor, a kind of punchy gun, and You don't have to deal with gun depression, IS-6. They all have their pros and cons, and there's always something about one tank that's a weakness that another tank excels well in. But a Jag Tiger is a Jag Tiger with an 88 that shoots really fast. And this is a pretty good matchup for this tank. Nothing really we have to worry about on the other side. There's no artillery, so we'll do pretty good. Now, this is probably the fourth or fifth time I've tried to do a review on this tank, and the games have went horribly wrong. Like, you don't even understand. Like, normally I'll upload a video even if I don't do pretty good. Like, if I don't do good, but it's like, you don't understand. It was a complete, like, demolished in like 4 games in a row, and I just couldn't do it. It was one team, like, everybody went one side, and literally only me went to a town on Live Oaks. I could not. Everybody went to the far left, and their whole team rushed town, and I couldn't hold them on my own. So I couldn't do it. I just didn't want to. It was like 30 seconds long, or about a minute, 30 seconds long. I couldn't do that. So if you don't know, this tank recently got a buff, 10 health, which isn't that big of a deal, but 1460 is pretty much like a tier 8 heavy tank, kinda. It's on up there. I mean, it's not the highest, but it's not the lowest either. IS-8's only at 1500, so Tiger 2's at 1600, so you're on up there. You're not losing much health when you get a medium tank like this one in particular. It's just the gun's a little bit down, but you got all that armor on the front and stuff to go with it, so you gotta take what you can get. You can't have all of it. Gonna get up here and we're gonna smack this guy. Oh man, if I'd have high rolled, man. I'm getting pretty average rolls right now, 230. 240 is its actual alpha, but there you go, 244. That's about what you're gonna get with this. He has the same gun, I believe, or something like it. Oh, I'll bounce, man. I had to stop playing earlier when I was doing this. I got him because I just couldn't handle the dumbness that was happening. I just couldn't handle it, so I just stopped playing. I played Fallout New Vegas. I'm gonna do a Fallout New Vegas video just because I can, because that game is fun. I didn't know it was that fun. I like got about a quarter of the way through the campaign, and I was like, man, and got stuck, and I was like, I just won't play this right now. I'll play it, and I had been like, that was like 8 months ago, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back to it and play it, and I did, and now I'm pretty far into it. Bought me a DLC and everything, and now I'm having fun playing that game. So when I'm not playing World of Tanks, I'm playing a Fallout or Battlefield. Oh my god, there's no way. He was causing too many problems, man. And I'm playing War Thunder now. I got me a Tiger 2 and all this other stuff. IS-2s and Hellcat and crap. I've ran into my first T95 on my Tiger 2. Didn't end very well, but it happened. There's an IS-3 up there. My team decided to be really base campy this game, but I assume it's working for us. IS-3, that's a kind of hard tank to go against in this thing, except if you can shoot down into the lower plate, or shoot up into the lower plate or down on the cheeks of the angled armor on the front. I really liked the IS-3 when I had it. Oh, see, he bounced off my turret. Is he fully upgraded? I can't tell. Yes, he is indeed fully upgraded. Ammo rack. It's probably going to be the best replay, but you're... Ooh, ammo racked him. Oh, I full health ammo racked a T-54 earlier today in my E100. Oh, I felt so powerful. This is probably not going to be the best replay in the world, but I mean, you get that general idea. And this is kind of a support tank. You can hold your own in this tank. It's just after they work you down and realize that your gun isn't as deadly, but it shoots fast, they'll overrun you because of the mentality in this game is if they have a big gun and shoot once and hit somebody for like full health, back away. Which what you really need to be doing is after they shoot and about kill a guy, you need to rush them because big alpha, slow reload. And people don't seem to understand that. And when you are, say, medium tank, I've seen it happen. I was in an E100, and this guy was in, I think, a Leopard 1. Now I shot and backed a Conqueror and a 215B up. Not a heavy, like not the Death Star, but the 250B and heavy tank. Backed him up. Now I died. It was on Kravka, and I got raped by artillery. Now I was spectating, and I noticed that the same 215B and whatever was over there. It was, I don't remember what else was over there besides that 215B at the time. Um, he shot, and the 215B was on about a quarter health. Now, if I was sitting over there, he wouldn't have came. Now, he had over a quarter health. He was about half health or three quarters. I meant to say he was about three quarters health taken off of him. Well, I noticed that when the Leopard 1 shot, the 215B came flying over the hill. Now, when I shot whatever I shot, I don't remember what I said it was, but I don't really remember at the time what it was. The 215B just came flying over the hill and just rammed the Leopard 1 and ended up like getting killed by the Leopard 1 because it like light tanked him and stuff. But that's what I see. I see all these tanks with big alpha tanks shoot once, back everybody up. Now, what they need to be doing is rushing and killing, because if the 215B, and I think I said Conqueror, I really don't remember what it was a tier 9, I think it was a Conqueror, I don't really remember. Could have been a M103, because it only had a 120, I remember because it did shoot me and didn't do much. If they had rushed me, they would have killed me, no problem, because I would have only been able to focus on one, and the Leopard 1 could have tracked and easily out DPM'd both of them. And I wouldn't have been able to do that, but like the Leopard 1 was full health, and the 215B just rushed him. He's like, oh, medium tank with no armor. He ended up getting himself killed. I don't know why that is. I don't understand why these guys aren't pushing. There's literally no point in sitting here waiting on him. I bounced off of his lower plate. That's weird. Got him. Excuse me. And another thing that I don't like is the Tiger 2 stock turret. That one's sitting right there. Man, I hate that turret right there. You see that hole? This whole front of the turret's only 100 millimeters thick. It sucks. It's like really bad. This isn't the best game in the world, but you can see its money making potential right there. If I'd have done more, I'd have got more. Oh, and they've added new. I will do a update review of all the game modes here soon. It'll take a long time to do because I still have to look into some of them. And expect a video about training rooms and stuff, because me and my friends made a bracket for 1v1s, and it was a lot of fun. We didn't think we were going to have as much fun as we did with it, and we ended up doing a bunch of tier 7 1v1s and everything like that. And if you're this far into the video, go ahead and send me a message on Xbox or comment below telling me that if you would want to be in on that, and we'll do a humongous 1v1 contest thing sometime in the future. I'll have to think of a time, but if you want to do it, I will get your names in and we'll do it. We'll figure out a day that everybody can do it, and we'll get on that. And if I can, I will do giveaways for winners and stuff, like $10 gift codes for Xbox Live if I can, and stuff like that. And we'll do it from, I guess, tier 5 through 10, maybe. The tier 10 contest will have the same prizes as tier 5s, because I don't want anybody feeling left out. And but there might be some grand prize or something like that. We'll figure something out. Anyways, as you can see, I only did 2,200 damage and 4 kills. I mean, I helped people get kills, and that's about it. If you ask me, is this tank worth the price? Yes. And as you can see, that was the first one of the day. That's pathetic. Anyways, this about wraps up this review for this tank. This may have not been the best gameplay review, and I went on about other things, but give you a general idea about this tank. As you can see in the video, it's kind of a backup tank. I really didn't um, show as much as I possibly could have, but I gave you a good idea about how you need to use it kind of as a support tank, and don't get yourself stuck out in the open because you aren't invincible. But that's about it for this. Yes, yeah, get this tank, and like I said about the tournament things, let me know what you guys think, and I'll do things. We'll work stuff out. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video, and like and comment and all that fancy stuff. Sorry, it's been taking me a long time to do these videos. I just had a lot of things to do. Alright, see ya.